John Hunt, 61 years old. Yeah, I was a foreman, running a job right on the edge of Manhattan. We thought it was a joke. We were working, doing some patching on the ceilings on a high rise, and somebody had Howard Stern on the radio. And he started talking about, how a plane just hit the World Trade Center. And, we all thought it because he used to do spoofs and all. And then they kept talking seriously about it. So we went up on the roof and looked over, and sure enough, the one tower was on fire. So I went down to a laundromat across the street and started watching the news. But at that time, they still didn't know it was a terrorist. They thought it was just a horrible accident. So I went back into the building, went back on the roof to see what was going on, and that was when the other plane hit the other tower. And at that point, it was like, we got to get out of here.
My name is Linda Hunt. I'm age 60. I'm his wife. Doing some cleaning and canning that day, and across the TV, it came, that the Trade Center was hit, and your grandfather was over there some blocks away working. So, of course, tried to call him and couldn't get through. I was ecstatic when he returned. Very good feeling. He actually left the same day he came home, the day the World Trade Center was hit. They basically made it home, packed their stuff, and turned around and left.
Do you have any second thoughts about helping people?
Nah. Nope. We got to the tunnel, and there was a cop blocking the tunnel. And we said, we're here to help. He said, God bless, go ahead. We went through the tunnel, there wasn't anybody in the tunnel. And all the years working in New York, the heavy traffic, there was nobody. And we popped out right at the, right where the World Trade Centers were. We did see a piece of the plane, was in the median when you came out of the tunnel. It was just the window and the headphones, must have been like the pilot's headphones. And an arm. But the arm didn't have any skin on it, it was just bone. So we were digging around the piles. All there was tin and dust. Everything disintegrated. But I did find all that dust. I found a slide of a old-time horse and carriage in New York, which survived. I still got it somewhere. New Yorkers are kind of nasty, and everybody was like a brother. We all had the same goal, was let's go up there and help. And really, how you're not safe. You think you're safe, but something like that could have happened to anybody, anywhere. It was a big deal.
You were done, did you feel a sense of closure, ongoing struggle, or a new sense of purpose?
Probably a new sense of awareness. How quick everything can change.